next course of action and how you might aid her in it. I kind of was excited for her to be like a arcanist. Costa del Sol. Okay. What she's up to. She having a vacation? The heck? Sure, I'll keep watch while you work. Obviously fight something that will show up. Because why would we do this without having to fight something? Morgar. Gotcha. Well fought, Machias. Well fought. I knew I was ready to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought it might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they'll always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flahamine waiting. There's work to be done and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions and Lominzan markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. We'll be heading back to the Rising Stone, so pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. I guess so. Farewell, Machias. Thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? What was that about, that little smirk? Why did you smirk like that? Something's not quite right. Fair enough. Can't help but look into the past. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. We are come to a defining moment in Earzian history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Earzian alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least serve to bring our nations close together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Dravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation, and our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Mo and Brita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would soon stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we may serve as a beacon of hope. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. Right. I instructed others to meet us in Ul'dah that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Totoro and Lamine a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Huzzah? Off to the big soiree, Machias. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Or not, you don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind. Yeah. Need to talk to you about something, actually. Will Red is dead. By the Navigator, Will Red's dead? God's damn it, they must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from, so I had to dig around on the quiet, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of a Dodo consortium. A daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find out a common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Go to call in one of his businesses, the Bloody Bribery Consortium. I don't know what more could have done. What more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men on the first and third are taking Telegi's coin, but now we know, as some of them are. I'd wager me right eye they're the ones what did for Wilred. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract attention. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't, gods damn me. That sucks. This, Teleji, he's gotta go. Still, I don't see what Teleji hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. He's got to go. No, he's cleverer than this. But we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay his debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have me word. And Mocha'ias, mind yourself when you're in Uldai. We're heading into a storm, I can smell it. The kind that'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. There. Alright, time to go to the Nanalanalan. The Nanalanalan. We've been waiting for you, Mocha'ias. Celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you are needed in the quicksand. Of course. We will go ahead, Mocha'ias. Pray join us when the matters at the quickstand are resolved. Fine. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Believe. That was useless. This way, actually. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Alianne, aren't you? Former adventurer, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, you came around for a meal not too long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the coffer and coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under the other circumstances, I'd have thought those are signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Okay. Where is that? As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon but see no sign of Eliane. Hello? Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kickern and the buzzing of syrphids. But no approaching footfalls. Sighing, you bow your head only to notice the vial laying at your feet. Oh. There is a vial there. Machias, is that you? What brings you out this way? Hello, Laurentius. Odd to find you here. Lieutenant Eliane. Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Pray return to Old Damokai's. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you are here. Laurentius.
O Sultanry, hallowed spirit of my line.
Bad man.
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall.
Betcha he's taking money.
Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Again, I fail. Damn it. Regular alchemist veil that we are to keep for safekeeping. Another message arrived for me. Sultana's handmaid Nolesh seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaid will meet you at the royal promenade and escort you to Sultana's chambers. Okay. Oh.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light.
I am.
Oh, Sir Emmerich is here. Well, I guess he has to. This is for Ishgard, yeah, right.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time.
I want to know what his sister is doing
And failing
throughout
that,
this whole time.
I'll have my trusty Warrior of Light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
I'm coming home. Okay, I'm gonna take a pee break really quick. Just because apparently there's going to be a ton of cutscenes, it said. Knock, knock.
Enter.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Yes, ma'am.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. "'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.